Damn. Episode 5 was crazy. Shit is getting real, bro. So I told y'all before, if you ain't watched the Westies, you need to watch the Westies, bro. Shit is getting crazy. Spoilers if you ain't seen it. I'm about to start talking. So basically what we left off is the Colombians got killed. They got the coke. He brought the coke to Sweeney. Coke, you know, they don't do coke. You know, coke is a dangerous business and it's a dirty business, right? So he bring it to Sweeney, but then they all get to talking. Jimmy and them get to talking like, oh, you know, he sold the coke, so he went back to him or whatever. And Sweeney's like, basically, it's a lot going on, so I'm gonna sum it up for y'all. So basically, they were thinking about, the guys were thinking about killing Sweeney, his own guys. But Jimmy is so loyal because Sweeney helped bring him up, you know. So he basically saved his life because a guy was gonna kill him. And when he did that, that's when Sweeney was like, here, and gave him the coke and was like, hey, I don't have nothing to do with it. This is a dirty business. It's a dangerous business. So be careful. He said, I'm gonna hook you up with these guys in Harlem. So he went to Harlem and hooked him up with the black dudes in Harlem, Leon and them. He went to meet him. He brought him the coke or whatever. And Leon basically broke it down to him and told him like, hey, when you cut this and you make this, make sure every item is separate from each other. Because if you get pinched, it's over. You know what I'm saying? And he said, if you cross me or you give my name up, I will kill your whole family. And he's like, all right. Then when he went to go give him the money to go buy some more, his own people turned on him. Leon's people. His driver turned around, pow, blew his brains out. But why did he do that? Because the Italians were in their pockets. John Gotti got a hold of him. Then Jimmy's homeboy killed the dude that was gonna kill Jimmy. They took the coke. Now they got coke and now they got money. So then he went back to Mr. Sweeney. Instead of taking the money, he went back to Mr. Sweeney, and Mr. Sweeney was like, you could have just kept this. I wouldn't have knew nothing. Why did you bring it to me? He said, because that's not how I do business. He's like, I like that, Jimmy. I like that. Now, the head of the Italians told John Gotti and Mr. Sweeney to squash their shit because the cops are, you know, coming down on them, and he's like, I don't want none of this happening and all that shit, so y'all better squash this shit. So they squashed it, but they didn't squash it. John Gotti is doing some shit behind his boss's back, you know what I'm saying? So then after that, John Gotti snatched up Jimmy and them and basically told him like, hey, I want y'all to work for me. And Jimmy was like, what the fuck? So you telling me you snatched us off the street to bring us here to offer us a job? Well, he didn't say that. His homeboy did. And he was like, no, I snatched you off the street to offer you a future. And Jimmy was like, all due respect, you can go fuck yourself. In a room full of Italians. Really. And then John Gotti was like, okay. And he grabbed his gun. And then Jimmy said, are we done here? He said, oh, we can be done. And he clicked this shit. Bro, shit is getting real, bro. That was a smart move on Jimmy because John Gotti basically said, I'm going to let y'all think about it. And he let him leave. Bro, what they did to the police, man? You really thought that you can do this shit? Come on now. Come on, bro. As soon as I seen them say he gonna wear a wire, I was like, that ain't gonna end well. And he was like, so you just gonna throw me to the wolves? She was like, basically, he was like, that's fucked up. She was like, I'll give you immunity. That ain't shit. Soon as he brought old boy in, Mr. Sweeney's right-hand man, and made it seem like he was a snitch, I was like, oh, he ain't gonna believe that shit. He ain't gonna believe that shit. He got out, he walked in. I was like, ooh, they gonna rip his shirt off. Because he had a wire under his shirt. They beat the shit out of him. Mr. Sweeney sitting there lighting his cigarette, trying to light his cigarette. Then they ripped his shirt open. He had a wire. They beat the shit out of him and pissed on him. And I was sitting there saying, don't kill him. Don't kill him. Don't kill him. And Mr. Sweeney was like, we can't kill him because they know where he is. We can say